confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this gem.
Ну чё, всех привет и приятного просмотра. Продолжаем проходить танк боя. Это стрелок в броне. С ума зашел, что ли? Не знаю, как я представился в этой игре. Нормальный бой не получается.
Now wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
Ой, блин, все перемотали обратно. Его уж собьют нафиг. Вот да, одним взглядом мог остановить поезд. Да ладно, таки поверил бы.
They hopped a freight train, having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train.
Нифига как повезло-то. Блять. Хорошо начало и конца. Сколько это можно, я не знаю.
The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head.
Я-то знаю.
Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang pulled the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Вижу лестницу.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell?
Что открыть? Не здесь, бля. А ты откуда взялся здесь? Готов. Так, а у нас уровня нету еще? Понятно. Готов. Есть.
Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
Перевозят здесь. А как тут проходить, когда, блин?
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's
А чё
Silas
вообще
Greaves?
никого
I think
нету?
he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him. You don't think he met Jesse James?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But you
bar.
seriously think that tired old man went toe-to-toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better.
Coming back.
Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some bitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Now, I never worked for
тут
that
то же
lyman
самое.
cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins.
Готов.
Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Опачки.
Everybody's
Оружие
always
здесь же.
mistaking
Я
you
так
for
и замок
somebody
сбить
else,
мог
aren't
его
they?
бы.
Why is that, I wonder?
А чё был? Я упал, что ли? Как так? За что? Почему? Вы что делаете-то? Что за мучение такое? Так, подожди секундочку. Я качаю вот это, да? Давайте я прокачаю.
You can't fight James, gang!
Как пулемет, бля.
You know who we are?
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
I bet you are.
Да, блядь, да как он убил меня, не понимаю я.
Kill that missing! What are you, yellow? You can't fight James, gang!
Летал отсюда нафиг. А, вот это возьмем.
You don't want to mess with us!
Какая точность? Я что, пройти это не могу, что ли? Что за
Of
фигня?
course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof. At some point, some bitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
Now, I never worked for that lyman
Готов.
cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins. Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother.
Так, а что здесь я могу прокачать? Давай вот это возьмем.
So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is
Да
that, I wonder?
блять. Я такое чувство, мне когда попадает,
It
я
was definitely
падаю
safer
вниз.
on the inside of the train.
Ну прям такое чувство.
Shoot him for Christ's sake!
Так,
You can't
давай попробуем
fight
винтовкой.
James, gang!
Может динамит давайте попробуем,
You don't want to mess with us!
rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember it.
You know who we
I
are.
bet you are.
Не получилось.
Stupid son of a bitch. Had enough?
Блять. Гробы еще здесь надо. О, контрольная точка, заебись. Ух, где мы находимся? Кто стрелял-то, блядь?
Kill that missing.
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
Bitch.
Как пройти-то эту фигню-то?
I'm gonna shoot.
А, понятно. Да ёпту. А, понятно все. А, их так можно поубивать бы.
I wondered if I was
Some
ever
на
going to find the
поезде.
front of that train. Or the bastard I was after. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Yeah, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Guess I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
Это только еще начало, ёб твою мать. Не, это у меня важнее.
You know who we are.
Так, секундочку. Прокачиваем, не знаю, что-то прокачал я.
You can't fight.
Пиздец, просто там сколько народу вообще.
You don't want to mess with
Да
us.
сколько возможно там, а? Да сколько вас там, блин, а? Они все идут и на этот, блин, фигню поднимаются.
Shoot that stupid son of a bitch. Come and get me.
I was looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself.
Виски. Стреляешь, дебил. Вообще обнаглел.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
Sorry, son of a bitch!
А он что, здесь что ли уже был?
It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train. I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
Ёб твою мать. Вот он стоит, вижу я его.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Да, бля.
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you.
Да блядь, я же тоже попал по нему. Чё, блядь? Ненавижу эту фигню здесь, блин. Я не думал, что так это так фигово, блин, здесь будет. Есть прям
Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head.
Фу, тяжело.
That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
Интересно, сколько этой игры вообще еще серии-то можно записать-то, а? Продолжаем. Без пощады.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. A perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the res and were hiding out from the military found me first.
Хорошая контрольная точка. Погибая, не заметил, куда он полетит, эта пуля. Да я специально что это делаю, блин. Хорошо, ты в укрытие попал. А тут такие... Патронов мало. А, нет, обычный деец. Только просто одежда была у него. Более современная. Какой я просто меткий стрелок. Зачем орать бежать, я не понимаю. Звук был, как будто меня кто-то
Hey,
до сих пор.
how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
Что-то мне это не нравится.
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the Red Man. Like that time... Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men.
Сколько вас много-то, а? Вы как китайцев, что ли? Еще массив сегодня какой-то.
And the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find him?
Who?
The man you are after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Ooh, death. Ooh, death.
Что это было сейчас? Мне куда идти-то надо?
Won't you spare me over till another year? What is
Вот
this
это ущелье.
that I can't see with ice cold
Поешь
hands
хорошо.
taking hold of me? Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door
Это шляпа,
to
что ли?
heaven or hell. Oh,
Дождь пошел,
death,
очуметь.
someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death. Oh, death.
Как плохо-то. Все, музыку испортил себе, да? А где их? А, первое там, в лагерь взял.
Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death. Oh, death. just spare me over till another year.
So are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son of a bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me. Nothing.
Брянск Джеймс. Блядь, мне что, с ним сражаться, что ли, надо будет? Ёб твою мать.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
Я вообще его не вижу. Блять. Снова. У меня вопрос, а как его побеждать-то? Мне бежать за ним надо? Сейчас, отдых. Точно, сукин сын, да? Вижу его. Где он?
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well.
Понял, где он. Все, отдышаться. Как с этим сражаться, бля? Думал, что похуй.
He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me. Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Чё по нему не попадаю я?
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang. Right.
Тихо.
I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead.
Блять. Здесь убил, ну ладно, фиг с ним. Был контрольная точка. Была.
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite? On your person?
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
Ай, блин. Убей его, да, блин, доберись до него. Сколько смертей ты у меня в жизни? За всю игру столько смертей не было. Понятно. Блять! Что был-то, я не понял нифига.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life. Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will. At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
Ты что, с ума сошел, что ли? Так, мне нужна контрольная точка.
So, what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts, as I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again. But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that sumbitch out. "Hey, Reed!" I shouted. "No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me."
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Нифига здесь битва. Сколько вас тут много-то, а?
think he knows who we are.
Ну все, что ли?
Why won't this asshole die?
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
Я и Рид. Да, блядь.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Блядь, ну, понятное дело, я первый раз никогда не побеждаю эту фигню, блин. Но надо его побеждать в этой серии. Я впереди его был, бля, ёб твою мать, а. Впереди его был. Блядь, ну он успевает выстрелить один выстрел. Он успевает выстрелить один выстрел. Блядь, пиздец. Ау, блин, дурдом. Ну давай, убей его, ё-моё, блин, а.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Блядь, он впереди меня почему-то стреляет. Я не понимаю, почему впереди меня стреляет он. За фокусы, что ли? Ну, успевает выстрелить, блин, ё-моё, нет. Ну, я убиваю, и он меня убивает. Это все, что я возможно сделать. Больше не могу ничего сделать с этой фигней, блин. Все, вообще ни ракурса, ни фокуса и ни скорости вообще ничего не добиваю. Я говорю, скорость не набил и фокусы не набил, вообще ничего не набил. Блин, дурдом какой-то.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
Заебись. Хорошо играю я, блядь. Пройти этот не могу, дурацкого, блядь, чувака, надо чумить просто. Ну так я никогда не мучился. Он почему-то быстрее меня. Да я знаю, я это делаю, а толку-то? Я не знаю, как пройти его. Да я это делаю. Стараюсь, блин. Ну я убиваю его, меня тоже убивает, тоже проблема. Я уже 10 минут мучаюсь этим чуваком. Есть!
And repay
Есть!
him I did.
Сделал я его, блядь, наконец-то. Ах. Да фиг с ним. Заново. Сейчас я заново буду проходить, блин. Да баню этих всех. Там ничего сложного.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him.
7-й эпизод, это последний, что ли?
6 months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
Понятно. Так, ну это уже следующая
40
серия.
years
На
I
этом
had
всё.
waited to get my
Мы в
hands
следующей
on the
серии
last of my
прохождения.
brother's
Удачи вам.
killers.
И пока.
Not even an army of demons
Да-да-да,
could
мы
have
узнаем
stopped me
об этом в
now.
следующей серии.